What's going on YouTube? I just wanted to come at you guys with a little bit of an update video on my sleds that I'm going to be running for this season. I already got 7 days on the Mountain Motorsports Polaris BOOST. It's been running awesome. We got the Whiskey Throttle Power Sports and Ibex clutching in this thing and it absolutely rips. We still got to do a little bit of fine tuning to get this thing absolutely dialed in for the season, but first 7 days, super good. Just in the deeper snow, we got to get the revs up a little bit to get the track speed just a little bit higher. So I'm thinking I'm just going to drop some weight out of the tip. Should be mint there. The hypervelocity air intakes have made this sled have no powder bog whatsoever. So it's been super sick to have a boost that's not powder bogging on me all the time. I know in the past my old sled did that a lot. So it's been awesome to have a sled that rips this hard. We'll pop up a clip of me climbing a chute. This thing sounds amazing with that GGB exhaust on there as well. Yeah, as you can see there, it absolutely rips. It's a wicked sled. I'm super excited to see what I can throw down on this thing this year. That 325 track absolutely chews. I've noticed a big difference just between the 325 and my 3-inch that I ran on my last boost, which was a composite M770 3-inch. This thing definitely chews. It has a lot more track speed than that track since it is lighter. I don't know if it's going to be as durable. That M770 is definitely a durable track. I think if I wreck this one, I'll probably go with that track just because they seem to last a lot longer. But I only have 7 days on this track. Who knows? It might last me all season. Not too sure. Another point that I wanted to touch on is the backwoods products. I already almost smashed up. Well, I did smash up my front bumper. Definitely saved me a lot of hassle. All I had to do was bend it back. I'll pop up some pictures on the screen. You can see that it is clearly bent in this picture, and this picture here is just bent back and it's perfect. So side panels clip in perfect just like as it was before. So pretty crazy that I hit that tree like that and I was able to just bend it back with a hammer and we're good to go. Super awesome product, really happy with that. I've been testing out the rail braces too. They've been holding up pretty sweet, so super excited with all the backwoods products that's on this thing. Just makes it a lot stronger sled. Like when you got a sled that you're going to be riding for, I'm hoping to get at least 80 days this season. Definitely going to be a lot of videos, but that's what I'm here to do, here to make a career out of this YouTube gig. So we will keep continuing on doing that. I think if I had the stock handlebars on here, I would have had a lot harder time getting used to this sled. The Rockspeed FX M28 bar has been awesome for me. Super easy to get used to. I was like super comfortable with it just on my 3rd ride this season. First 2 days definitely took a little bit of getting used to, but I figured out how I wanted it. Everything's set up nice. I might test out dropping the plate off the bottom here. So this riser that comes on here has 3 heights that you can adjust it to. It's their new Polaris fat bar adapter riser that Rockspeed just came out with. I'm actually one of the first guys. I think I am the first guy running it this season. Super pumped on that, testing a product for Rockspeed FX, and I can't say enough good about it. I haven't had any issues. The bars have not rolled on me one single time, and it's super easy to just take the bars off and drop that plate out and just run it as the standard block that you would normally see. I think I'm going to test that out just to drop bars down another. I think it's 1/2 inch. They're 1/2 inch plates that you can adjust it to. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the 2025 Monster Finger Throttles to come in at Stoke Mount Adventures. Then I'm going to pick one up. Right now, I got it wire tied and I'm not running the guard, which I've whiskey throttled on trees when tree branches hit me and the finger. So definitely going to be running the guard for all the people that have been asking me. The Deviant Ink wrap has been holding up amazing. I don't think there is any peeling spots on this sled. And I heated it up 2 days after I put it on at the sled show. So that just shows how awesome the Deviant Ink product is and how well it sticks to your snowmobiles. So huge shout out to them. They make an awesome product. Looks amazing. I've been getting lots of looks around town and lots of guys saying that they like the wrap. So definitely did a good job on the Oilers theme that I went with this year. For you guys that don't know, this is the W Gauge signature wrap. And the colors are sky blue, Polaris orange, charcoal gray, and it has a sparkle finish on it. You can customize whatever logos you want on their website. It's a pretty slick website. And you can use my code MASSON to save yourself some money on a wrap too. So, and it helps me out as well. They kind of got a little bit of affiliate program for me set up. So if you use my code MASSON, it's helping me out with gas money this season. So go buy yourself a wrap and support me making these videos all year for you guys. Another product, which I'm sitting on right now, the Rockspeed Effects seat. It's been super awesome. I've done a couple whips. It's been holding me on really nice. The tunnel grips as well, I really have noticed them being the ones that I did it the Kosturki style, where he rolls it under the gas tank and fits it in there. The nubs definitely come out a lot farther. I've really noticed that a lot holding my legs on there, so that's pretty sweet. Definitely recommend putting your tunnel grips on like that if you do want to go big and don't want to fall off your sled. Yeah, all in all, the 2025 booster for Mountain Motorsports is holding up really good. Haven't had any issues yet. I'm hoping I won't have any issues this season, but when you put 3,000 kilometers on a sled in a season, something's bound to happen. So you will be updated if something happens here and there, but for now, all is well, and this thing absolutely rips. Definitely recommend going to check out the description below. All the companies that have helped me build this sled and make this sled as fun as it is to ride will be linked down there. Go check them out. Use my discount codes. Help me out this season. Now let's go check out my second sled that I'll be riding this season. It is the 2024 Skidoo Freeride 146 Turbo that I rode last season. I pretty much rode this sled all season last year. It has about 3,000 kilometers on it. I didn't have one single issue with this sled last year. The only thing that I broke on it was throttle cables. I broke 2 throttle cables, and I think that was just a Munster finger throttle issue, because I don't see how it could be anything else besides that. I can't ride without that Munster finger throttle, so I kind of just dealt with that. And yeah, I didn't blow any belts on this thing. We do have aftermarket clutching in it, so that helped a lot with not blowing belts, I think. As soon as I put that clutching in, I didn't blow a single belt. When we put the clutching in the sled, the belt was already a little bit chewed up and it was about to blow. So good thing I did that at that time. I think it had about 800 Ks on it when I put the clutching in. Yeah, after that, I put 2,000 more kilometers on it and we didn't blow a single belt. So definitely put some aftermarket clutching in your 146 turbos, because the gearing is pretty crazy. Yeah, all in all, this sled was awesome last year. A couple things that I've changed on this sled is I put extreme air vents on it from Whiskey Throttle Power Sports. I'm excited to test those out, since I did go through a couple air vents last season. One was because of my fault. I ran into a tree. I could put the clip in here and smash the air vent out and the brake reservoir right off. But besides that, there was no other issues. So testing those out, we got the same exact bar setup that I got on my Polaris. So that is the Rockspeed Effects M28 handlebar with their thin snowmobile grip on here, so that you get the smallest feel that you can on the handlebar. And then they also have their own bar pad that it comes with. And on this sled, I'm running the 2-inch riser. I have not rode this sled yet this season, but I'm sure it'll be a lot easier to hop back and forth having the same exact bar setup on both sleds. Just makes the most sense to me. And yeah, super happy that Rockspeed FX can make that happen for me. Backwoods bumpers. I did not mess any backwoods bumpers up on this sled, but we have the front and rear bumpers along with the Highmark spindles on this sled. Really like all the backwoods products. Just makes your sled a lot stronger, and you're gonna have less issues if you do smash something up. I got the Trail Tech on this sled. I do use it. It's just not as good as the 7S. We're also going to be switching out the GGB exhaust on this sled this year. We're going to be taking the trail can off and putting the GGB exhaust quiet can on. It just arrived. I haven't had any issues with bending the rails on this sled. I think Backwoods is in the mix of making something for the Skidoo rails to stiffen them up. Right now, they just came out with the Polaris. Obviously, next would be the Skidoo, so we might have to get a set of those whenever they come out, or get a prototype on and test those bad boys out. They're probably gonna stiffen this up, but like I said, I haven't had any issues yet, but it does come with rail stiffeners from the factory, as it is a Freeride model. But yeah, besides all that, it is a pretty stock sled. Super excited to ride this thing again this year. As you know, the 146 Turbo is just an awesome sled to ride, super fun. The long track on the Polaris has given me a little bit of a challenge to start the year off. I am trying to transition from riding without any sway bars to sway bars as well. So that's, I think, just a better way to go about riding is to have the sway bars. That's what all the pros tell me anyways, at least. So got to put those back on, learn how to ride here during the early season so that I can be absolutely dialed in for January, February, and March. So kind of just taking November and December here to dial myself in and get myself ready to go for the whole winter and put some content out. So hope that answers some questions. I know I've been getting lots of questions about what I'm running this year. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If I did, check out my Instagram, C_MASSON89 for just a little bit more on the product side of everything, because that's kind of where I'm posting all the products that I'm running and all that stuff. YouTube is kind of just the daily sled vlog, does mix in some stuff like that here and there, but the Instagram, C_MASSON89 is where you can find out all the details and stuff like that. I answer questions on Instagram a little bit more often than YouTube. YouTube kind of just gets flooded, so yeah, hit me up on the Instagram, just comment on a video if you want to answer on something. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching all season long, because we're not going to stop making content.